Hey there, Gemini. It's time for your weekly horoscope for the coming 7 days. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, should you ever wish to get a session with me, you do need to go on ahead to my website. It's called integrativemysticism.com, or of course you may also just simply follow the links below. And for those of you who enjoy the incoming wave videos, that one is up and you can check that out on my main channel page. So what is occurring over the course of the coming 7 days for you? Well, this week is overlit, or I guess you could say summarized, by the Strength card upright as your overarching theme. And I'm getting this sense of a lot of you Gemini people starting to actually reclaim and pull back a lot of energy, investment, time, yes, even physical resources that has been actually maybe not treated very well by others, or maybe things that we've left in the wrong hands. The Strength card is talking about balance, of course, but I'm actually getting the message of almost a reclamation of one's own power, one's own resources, one's own energy, calling it back to oneself, and kind of consolidating your own power, consolidating your own strength in order to actually kind of regain a sense of control in a chaotic space. And it's actually bringing order to a space where there has been a lot of maybe chaotic influences, a lot of movement, a lot of erratic behavior. And I'm getting from a lot of you that this is going to be a week where a lot of situations that maybe were kind of standing on the edge of a knife or could go either way are really going to start actually showing what their true potential was ultimately going to be. But with the Strength card upright, and even though the two middle cards are, yes, for lack of a better term, negative, I'm seeing a lot of Gemini people actually able to preserve, hold on to, and again maintain a lot of their own without actually having to lose anything. Now, that being the case, with the Strength card upright, a lot of you may have to divest, pull back your energy, pull back your time, pull back your commitments and activities from spaces, people, projects that ultimately may have either been too risky, too flimsy, or ill-conceived to be actionable. And with the Strength card, what's happening is that you are pulling back things while they are still good for you. We are pulling things away from that which ultimately either would not, of course, again, treat it very well, or maybe actually give it its best chance and its best life. And we see this very strongly with the Page of Wands in reverse in the material area. When we talk about jobs, we talk about material resources, we talk about money, living situation. The Page of Wands reverse is indicating that a plan in action that was already, again, maybe ill-conceived, or maybe something that was not starting on a very firm footing, is starting to struggle. It's starting to actually go a bit pear-shaped this week. And with the Page of Wands reversed, I see a lot of you Gemini people getting a chance to back out of a situation just before it starts to maybe let's just say deteriorate. And for the Page of Wands reversed, yes, this can sometimes bring a bit of a disappointment. We see something that maybe was promised to be loftier, or more profitable, or more enjoyable, or it was just really, really hyped up, not being able to live up to its hype. And that's actually a big theme of what's going on right now. There is a big focus on seeing hype for what it is, seeing things for what they really are, real things getting revealed. And when we talk about hype ultimately lives in the realm of the not so real, hoping to be real, but not necessarily living up to its boasts. And for a lot of you, this can indicate, yes, having to drop a project, a course of action, maybe even stepping back from a commitment you're about to make when it comes to a material or a professional ambition. But we are going in the direction of an alternative, or calling something back to ourselves before we lose it. As we get to the social concerns, we talk about friends and family, we do have the Page of Swords in reverse. And there probably will be some conflict this week, and I'm definitely seeing this in the friend family area, not the romantic area. So again, we're looking at relatives, you know, the guys, the girls, that kind of thing. And with the Page of Swords reversed, this does have to do with a case of mistaken identity. Somebody is revealing that they are not who they have been telling you they are. They may have been actually trying to live a life that is not theirs, or they're not necessarily showing themselves to be the friend or the support system or the ally that we, you know, again, entrusted them to be, or entrusted our stuff to them, or whatever we're entrusting to them to take care of. They're not capable, they're not eligible to take that spot in our life. And that can be a bit, again, disheartening. But remember the message of the Strength card. If we're pulling things back to ourselves, reclaiming our energies, reclaiming our resources, reclaiming our time, we need to make sure that we also understand that we have to accept when somebody is showing you that they're incapable, unable, or maybe even unworthy of something that they are trying to get us to entrust them with. And in this case, this could just simply even be the friendship or the connection itself. And with the Page of Swords reversed, it does often show up where, you know, again, the story or the narrative or the communications that we're getting from this person, the way they're portraying themselves, is not who they really are. And I do feel like a lot of you may be deciding to, you know, say goodbye to somebody that is ultimately not, you know, the friend that, you know, we thought they were. Now, when it comes to love and romance, we have a very, very different energy. We've got the King of Wands upright. And relationships are just tops this week. You know, when we get the King of Wands upright, there is a huge surge of new opportunities coming your way, as it looks like a new romantic adventure is sort of getting spawned this week. And I'm wondering with the King of Wands if this is somebody actually facilitating this shift with and for you. This could either be a partner, maybe even somebody who is offering to maybe jazz up your love life in some way, or maybe even work as sort of, you know, a matchmaker in their own way. But the King of Wands is bringing in opportunities for a new story, a new quest line, a new plot for the relationship, or a new relationship to take its course. Now, with the King of Wands, I am getting that we do want to make sure that we are mentally, socially, and emotionally available to be a little bit more active here, be a little bit more extroverted here, because with the King of Wands, there is this need to sort of meet the road that is coming to you. Luckily, you are not going it alone, whether it's you and a partner, or you and a partner and another couple, or you and this friend, you know, who's got the hookup. You're not going it alone. But I do feel that this is ultimately going to be a completely different type of lifestyle in the form of a new type of relationship being delivered to you this week. It's up for grabs. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because you know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.